Oh yeah. Oh no. Artemis gaming, playing all the fun games side by side in each lane. Win or lost, it's all the same. Artemis gaming, every lobby knows the name. If we lose, we queue again. Artemis forever game. Boot up, sit down, same old screen, new town. Clicking countdown, friends in chat, just clown. Yeah, new match, same name, little bit cracked at every game. Win or lose, it plays the same. We're just here to light that flame. Artemis gaming, playing all the fun games, laughing till the night fades. We don't even want fame. Artemis gaming, every lobby knows the name. If we lose, we queue again. Press start, we're back in game. One shot, big clutch, heart rate spiked, it's way too much. Bad ping, good luck, still we're screaming, this is nuts. Clips roll, rewind, one more try, we don't mind. Good vibes, good time, every match a new highlight. Artemis game, playing all the fun games, laughing till the night fades. We don't even want fame. Artemis game, every lobby knows the name. If we lose, we queue again. Press start, we're back in frame. Woo. Chat blows up, spam those emotes. One more round, yeah, that's the quote. Never log off, just hit reload. Artemis, Artemis, lock and load. Artemis gaming, playing all the fun games side by side in each lane. Win or lost, it's all the same. Artemis gaming, every lobby knows the name. If we lose, we queue again. Artemis forever game.
What up, chat? Ready to do this? We ready to do this? That was a cool little jam right there. Okay, what were we doing last time? I don't remember if we were done with this build. I think we were. Okay, let's get this guy back over here to the shop. Hard turn, hard turn. Is this our field? No, this isn't our field. Okay, let's see what we have for contracts. Parsnips. There is a sorghum. Spinach. Another. That is a tiny field right there. Peas, green beans. Parsnips, parsnips. Peas, peas. What do we want to do? That's some good money, but parsnips. Hey, Pitbull. Hello, how you doing? Welcome in. You know what? I think I will take this one. I can't pass up on a $10,000. Oh, okay, I remember this crazy ass build. We got to go all the way up here to the top to get out. Oh, you're from the Czech Republic? Cool, cool. Hey, I'm from the States. I'm from the part of California that does not burn. Now I'm out here in the middle of farm country. Ooh, watch out for the fence. Get on there. Thank you. I love that. I'm so glad that they made that. That it just has to be close and it'll just snap. All right, let's see how good you can drive. Where is our shop? Okay, way down here. Oh, damn. Sorry. Sorry, my bad, my bad. US driver. American driver, sorry. Let me get on the other side of the street. Okay, apparently it's not gonna go. Alright, that's fine. Man, I hope I can remember the way. I get so lost on this map. Hey, what's up, Happy? How you doing, my friend? Good to see ya. Stream's been quiet without ya. You doing good? That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Okay, I know it's up here somewhere. I think it's here. I'm hoping that it's this street. Oh yeah, I see 97 down there, so this is it. How am I doing today? I'm doing good. Um, we played a little bit of supermarket together earlier this morning, and then I had to take my oldest to a dentist appointment. And the doctor says no sugar bugs. Oh, I'm not gonna get that in there, am I? But yeah, besides that, been doing much nothing but gaming. Nah, hasn't been all that busy. You know, just the normal everyday stuff. I got the kids up, got them off to school, played some games, took them to the dentist. Okay. Let's get this big old sucker with the wiggle butt. Now the question is where we're going. Way the heck back there. Okay, let's see. If we go by the farm. No, I need to pass the farm and where the Y is right there. Okay. I see. And again, oh Jesus, went the wrong way. I always go the wrong way when I come out of there. Okay, apparently we got a traffic jam. I can fix that real quick. Traffic off, traffic on. Hey, look at that. Okay. Let me see if I can remember the way. Still learning where to go. Yeah. I'm getting it down a little bit. Well, this is only what, the third or fourth time that I played on the map, and I went the wrong way because I'm so used to, you know, sorry, American driver. Hey, take my little beep. He got this big old bop, and I got beep. You know what, dude? Am I hitting something in front? What am I hitting? Oh. Oh, no. Is there somebody behind me? No, there's just a sign. Don't pull up, truck. Oh, you see me? Oh. I can never start off good. It don't matter if I'm playing live, if I'm, you know, if I'm streaming, or if I'm just playing, if I'm, you know, at home or whatever. It's like within the first 10 minutes of play, I'm like, I gotta hit super strength. Okay, I think I'm going the right way. I need to make a right. I believe right here. Oh my God. Okay, I can't drive. I just can't drive. I was gonna say I can't drive in cab, but I just think I just can't drive, period. And I really think I went the wrong way. Oh, I can't see. Yep, I went the wrong way. I could fix this. Oh, there's one good thing about watching you play. It would help me not make the same mistakes you were doing. Yep. Okay, let me figure out where the hell I'm at. These maps get me every time. Yeah, see, okay, so I need to cross and go. See, I went the right way, but once I passed that little store right here, I was supposed to turn, and I didn't. I kept going straight. And then I ended up turning like right here or something. Oh, this is going to be interesting. You know, I'm glad I'm not one of those people that have like anger issues and stuff like that. Just pull it this way a little bit. Thank you. Because I would so be punching the screen right now. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, I hope you're taking notes. Happy? Don't drive across this bridge in big tractors. And I'm about to go off again. Yeah, this is too big of a tractor for this area. Yeah, big wiggle bottoms don't work good in these streets. Well, at least with the tread and stuff. Are we even getting close to this thing? I'm thinking that's it in front of us. Yeah, I'm starting to see the red light flashing. The red circle. Now the next question is, how do you get in the field? Okay. Yeah, medium-sized tractor. I mean, large tractors, I mean, if you stick within like these are all right. But when you get into these big monsters like down here, yeah, these guys ain't good. Ooh, come on. Come on. Man, it's already starting to get hot. We'll see. We're getting close to triple digits. It's supposed to be like 96 today. That's the problem with country roads. They are not good for massive machines. No. And nah, they take up the whole street. Well, I tell you what, though, man, it's beautiful country. That's for sure. Beautiful country. Yeah, I'm in California. I'm in the Central Valley. And are you gonna make it? Are you gonna make it? Yeah, I tell people I'm part of California that doesn't burn. I mean, if you ever see fires around this area, it's you know, it's like somebody's house on fire, maybe a car on fire. Every now and then, like at a farm, like the farm that's like what, a quarter mile, half a mile away from my house. A few years ago, their hay barn, or not their hay barn, it's just a poles with a roof, a loft, I guess. Anyways, they have like 4 or 5 of them, but they're a smaller one, which the owner was, he said he was happy it was the smaller one because it was only like half full, but it caught fire. Yeah, they found out who did it. It was one of the little local punk kids. There's like there's like a pack about 3 or 4 of them. At nighttime, they walk around, and they're always loud, causing trouble and stuff. But yeah, it's funny. I'm the crazy white dude that lives on the corner nobody fucks with, and I like it. I found this out just the other day. A friend of mine. I seen her at the store and I was talking to her and stuff for a couple minutes and stuff, and she was with her granddaughter. And what's up, Mr. Farmer Donkey? How you doing, my friend? Hey, Donkey, did I tell you that I decided to start modding? Let me rephrase that. I I dipped my big toe into the water. If like, I try to tell people, I'm gonna compare it to playing music, and I learned how to play a G chord. You may have many people joining your live stream for good chat when. Oh, have you had many people joining your live stream? Not really. It's been kind of quiet. No, fuck with Artemis. Yeah. All I was saying is I was talking to her in the store, and she took off and went to go do some shopping and stuff, and you know, she was coming in and I was going out, and then she called me later and goes, "Hey, do you know that you're the creepy, crazy old dude that lives on the corner?" And I'm like, "What?" She goes, "Yeah. They say don't go around that house. That's a creepy dude." And I'm just like, ah, shit. Let me show you, Mr. Donkey. Um, so the first thing I tried doing, let me see if it pops up, is this. Okay, I tried to do my logo on there, and I think I know what the problem here is. I haven't fixed it, but I think it's backwards. I got to take the picture and flip it around. Okay, so I went next to I can't remember who did this one, but it has Mount Rushmore, and I went in and, well, the first thing I tried to figure out how to do this is I needed to figure out how to do a DDS or a DSS file, because that's the format. I am the equivalent of learning to play Iron Man. Yeah, well, see, like I said, to me, I just learned my first chord. So I can just strum on a G chord. Choo, 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 choo. That's it. On one string. Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. Let me rephrase that. I learned the G note on the top string, 3rd fret. Pick that. That's the G. Okay. So this was the first one, and then I added that, and I was like, all right. I gave myself a little pat on the back. Um. Then the next thing I did is like, I need a vehicle, right? So I found this truck, and I put those on the side, on both sides, and then I put a different one on the hood. And I was like, all right, cool, cool. So then I did, where's it at? This. We got to zoom in for this one. And then I did this. And this one actually, the lights turn on automatically at night and everything like that. Now, I ain't taking credit for doing any of these mods. The only thing that I have been able to do is, like the first trucks, I replaced the stickers. Okay? I'm like, okay, if the name of the sticker is this, or the logo, if the name of it's this, then I'm going to delete that file, copy my file in there, and rename it to the one I just deleted. Now, the program is going to recognize the file name and say, okay, I'm looking for this file name, so let's take this and put it up. Now, the truck and this one here, I actually, there behind my logo on this one, there's actually carving into the stone and stuff. But I want to learn how to do this from scratch. That's my next step, is I want to learn to do this from scratch. That is my goal. And then like this one, I was thinking about editing this one and changing the sign, and then getting rid of the welcome flower. Hey, what's up, Nisi? Okay, I know there's a couple people in here. Farmer Donkey Happy. I don't know if you guys subscribe to Nisi, but if you haven't, you go over there and stuff. There's always some type of crazy chaos going on. She's doing what the hell's the name of it? Enshrouded right now. She always streams in the evening time. Oh, so you need to learn an A chord. Yes. Yes, I need to learn the A chord. I'm figuring, okay, we're in, what, Farm Sim 25? 26, 27. I'm thinking the next Farm Sim is going to be 28. So it'll come out in about 27. I'm hoping by then that I can start doing mods for that. Like creating them from scratch. I mean, it's... you know, I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna do it. But you know, I look at it as I'm just starting out, and you know, like I said, I just tipped my toe in the water, and for the 1.0 release, you guys gonna like start from the beginning or continue from where you left off? I mean, if you guys start from the beginning and stuff like that, I mean, I'd have to buy the game and everything, but heck yeah, it's coming in fall. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I most definitely would love to play Enshrouded with you guys. Starting brand new. Cool. Because I've watched you guys and stuff like that, but to be honest, it's like I put it on the screen and then I'm dealing with my kids, I'm playing games and stuff, and then, you know, I'll watch and I'll catch stuff here and there. Okay, what do you use to do 3D modeling? Okay, you have your spot then. Cool, cool. Heck yeah. Nisi, send me an invite to your, I don't think I'm on your Discord. I don't think I got your Discord. Send me an invite when you get a chance. You ain't got to do it like right at this second, but whenever you get a moment. You use Blender? Okay. I think I got Blender. Do I have Blender? No, I don't. I just got Giants Editor. Unless I got it on my other screen. Giants Editor. Yeah, I got Blender. I might have to update it because it's 4.2. I don't know if it's the newest one. Yeah, the one thing I really want to do as far as like modding goes is I want to learn how to do productions. We are in 5.1 now. Okay, yeah, well that tells you how long it's been since I've used it. I think I got it in for FS22 because I was in 22 I was going to start Okay, thank you, Nisi. Yeah, I was going to start doing modding in 22 and I was just like so lost. Just joined your channel. Hey, Happy, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you doing that. But yeah, she plays cool games. She plays like Enshrouded. Well, right now she's doing a Enshrouded playthrough with a couple of other guys. I think you guys met Sangcat. He pops in here every now and then. He plays with Nisi. Oh, you should see her Dinkum build. Oh my god. She built a damn city. So you do want to modify base game buildings or make your own for the productions? Well, I figure if I start off with base game and stuff, then I can just go in and just delete whatever the productions are and start over and stuff. But what it is I want to learn how to do okay, for example, I want to know how I can take a cow and put it into a factory and have it come out hamburger, and then be able to sell the hamburger. You know what I mean? Make my own productions, not necessarily the ones that are already in game, but you know, doing my own, you know, I want to be able to do. I want to do. Basically, what I want to do is I want to make fast food restaurants, and I want the productions to be able to. You know, I want a production that's going to make like hamburgers, hot dogs, steaks, ribs, and then have a couple other productions like a fast food, like a burger fast food restaurant, and then like a steak restaurant, and then the productions. You know, you'll have one that takes the animals and turns them into different types of things. You know, your chicken, you get chicken wings, nuggets. Okay, so that's XML edit for starters. Yeah, see, I can I can do editing to a certain extent. Um, okay, for instance, on the map Island Preservation Challenge, there's that apple brandy. Okay, well, the apple brandy was putting out like a pallet was only like 9 liters, so you needed like, you know, what was it, like friggin' 100 and what was it, 101, 102 pallets or something, uh, to make one, to make 1,000. You know what I mean? So you're loading up all these things, and you take it in, and you get a little bit of money. So I was like, oh hell no! I like that production, it's cool, but I don't like the how how it's coming out on a pallet. So I had to figure out how to go in there and edit that to make it where it came out as 1,000 liters per pallet. But I also gotta go back in and change the weight. Because those pallets, you put it on a friggin' trailer, you put one on the corner of a trailer, and the trailer just tips over. But yeah, I figured out how to go in and change like the amount of, okay, like on cattle or animal pens. I can go in and change the amount of food that it can store. And or on a production, you know, how much the storage is and stuff like that. Okay, let's see, AFK for a minute. Dogs are going crazy. So XML edit for starters. Yes, definitely. Been doing a lot of XML. I don't want too much then. All right. Contract is finished. And that was a nice contract. That was $10,000. Oh, speaking of, I thought it was 10,000. Oh, I borrowed the equipment. Speaking of contracts, on the family farm, I'm doing a seeding contract right now that's worth $30,000, or excuse me, $300,000. I was like, damn. Let's get this out of the way. XML is the foundation of how things work. Yes, that's just the thing, is I need to learn the language and stuff and how it works, and be able to go, okay, I wanted to do this, so I need to type this line in. GE is where the things work. What's GE? Okay, let's see. What time of day is it? It's only 12. Do we have anything to do on our farm? I think we're waiting. Oh, you know what? Let's go put rye in everything. Because if we plant rye now, we can harvest it in April. Oh, Giants editor. Okay. Yeah, that's what I've used for okay, like I said, when I first started, I tried to do it in Giants editor. And that's how I got the trailer with the logo that's on there, but it's on there backwards. Is there anything else that harvests in March or April besides rye? You know what? Let's go. Let's just do it all green rye. If I have anything to plant rye with. Okay, blenders for modeling. And then you save it in Blender and then import it into Giants editor, right? None of this makes any sense to you. Hey, you know what? I used to be the same way. I remember being around people, and oh, I'll tell you what. When I first started getting into music, right? I'm sitting in a music store, right? And I'm listening to this conversation between like these these two guys are having a conversation, but they're talking like theory and everything, and just like this total foreign language to me that I have no idea what they're talking about and stuff. But the whole time I was just in total awe. And then it's like, well, now if I what I know now, I'm trying to think of stuff that they were talking about and stuff, but it's like if I was there today, I would completely understand what they were talking about. Yeah, yeah, I got to rotate my logo. I got them on the wrong side of the trucks. Yeah, Blender, Giants Editor, XML, and then make sure that you when you do the zipping of the file, you have to actually be where all the files are at and click on those, highlight all those, and then zip them, and whatever the file comes up, you have to rename it. It gets weird and crazy, man. I couldn't tell you how many times that I've gone in and it's like I've zipped the file and it's like, why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? Now, I'm not gonna drive up and down. I got all these damn things. You know what? If there is nothing in them, close them. Is there no door? I think I've had this issue last time. Oh, I know where the seeder's at. It's right there. I walked past it and I've seen it like a couple of times. And I'm like, where is it at? Okay, can I do... green rye? Okay. What are we looking at? Oh my god, the pH is hella bad. Do I have lime? I don't even think I got any lime. If I do, I got a little tiny bit. Now you only need to zip the file for multiplayer or submission. I've never been able to get it to pull up without it being in a zip form. I didn't know you can do it in unzipped. I've always zipped it because that's the way I've always seen the file. I've always seen, you know, all the files and that are mods and stuff have always been zip files. So I just always zipped it. And but okay, if I don't have to zip it, that's even better. The zoomies, I take it that's where they just keep running back and forth, 100 miles an hour. I got like a little bit of lime, but I don't think it's going to be enough to do all these fields. Yeah, see, even pH is okay on this one, but the nitrogen's bad. Yeah, and see the pH is bad on this one. And it's not even showing nothing for fertilizer. I think you might be able to do explanation point Nisi, and it should come up. If not, if you want to post that Nisi, and then I'll just have to remember to add you. Or I believe if you scroll up where she popped in, when she pops in and says hi, it comes up. Now, do I have anything to, you know, I don't know why I parked that in that way. And I don't think I got anything in here to do fertilizer. I think this is just all lawn equipment. Yeah. That's all friggin' for hay and silage and... Yeah, I got a bag of lime and a bag of fertilizer. I think that's fertilizer. Yeah. I just don't got nothing to spread it. And then I believe all these bags over here are seed. Hey, baby cows. Yeah, this is all seed. Do I have like slurry and manure? I got a little bit, but I don't think that's going to go that far. That's a huge barn. Looks awesome. This isn't mine. I did not build this. This is the way the game came. This is the way Oxygen David made it. And I do not play European style maps. I do occasionally, but I had to play this one because this map's so beautiful. I can just sit here and just walk around the whole map all day and not even farm and be happy. Oh, there's a few things that he's done to this. Like this area here. We got cows that are being milked, but this is, I should have went the other way. But you can come down in here and click the button. Click the button and the cow disappears. Hey, put the cow back up. Kind of a cool concept. I like it. I mean, it's you have to have those on. You have to turn those on in order to get milk. But all the other cows just sit in here and roam around. Look at the little baby. Oh, we got all different kinds of cows over here. We got little ones, and we got some teenagers, and then we got mama. Excuse me, cow. Ooh, I forgot about our other animals over here. Slow down. Hey, why are you out of the pen? Hello? We got rabbits. How are they doing on food? Okay, you found it? Cool. And the best part is that farm is very cool. You're very close to the real thing. Yeah. Yeah, this, like I said, this is so beautiful. Okay, let's get this guy. Get him out of the field. Oh, there's my, for my nitrogen. Okay, so go this way. I still get confused going around this dang thing, and it's like, oh, we got to go into the crazy one. Okay. Hard turn. Hard turn. Too hard of a turn. Alright, you get out here and do that. I'm going to get this tractor. And why I parked it in this way, I have no idea. If you ever want to play, if you ever get the game and you want to play Nisi, let me know. I don't even know if it's on sale right now. Let's see. Yeah, the game's not on sale, but you can get Highland Fishing, or no, Farm Sim 25, and the year pass is like $60. It's 15% off. I worked on the farm back when I was in college. And it was a milking farm. It was wonderful. Where did I learn to drive, sir? I learned to drive at Miss Dust Bunny's Driving Academy. That's where I learned to drive. Okay. I need to go get the sprayer. And I do believe we have some in here, because I was actually able to unload it in there. Yeah, Miss Dust Bunny's driving school. I've been wanting to make a video for her. Do like a farm sim role play type, you know, write a little script for her to read. You know, here at Dust Bunny's Driving Academy, we'll teach you how to do all the, you know, parallel parking. You show the car flipping and rolling or something like that. You know, how to do a wide turnabout and all the, you know, all the basic stuff that you learn in driving school. But instead of them actually showing you how, you know, the right way to do it, is somebody wrecking and. Okay, Nisi. I learned my driving skills on my own. Yes, I did. I graduated top of the class, and I actually went back and took the advanced class and graduated. What is that? Uh, uh, um, oh, I can't think of the Dauda or something. Some weird fucking college weird name. I was top of the class, man. There was those that graduated with honors, and then I was above that. Yeah, I got an A double plus. Not just an A plus, it was an A double plus. Okay, how's the other guy doing? Are you done or you're out of seed? Ask her, she'll tell you. I graduated top of the class. Okay, seed. Okay, where was I at? I finished. Did I only do one row? Or he only do one row? So, the other day I got bored and I was sitting here and I decided to, I was going to do a couple more songs, you know, for the stream and stuff like that. And so I decided to take, you know, I was like, okay, it's the middle of May and I was going to do it at the beginning of May and I forgot, but I was going to do it like every month. I was going to change my theme song. So I was like, well, what month should I do, or what style should I do this month? You know, I've done the rock and the metal and stuff. Dude, I got carried away. I got like 64 songs. It's just Artemis Gaming. I got it in the styles of 20, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. The style of Prince, which is more just like a funk style. And then there's some other stuff on there. I just started putting weird shit, and it just came out with weird shit. There's some on there that's like trance, emo. Yeah, I got carried away and got stupid. And so I figure, well, if there's 60 plus, if I use one at the beginning of the stream and one at the end of the stream, I can go to almost two. Yeah, I could probably go about 2 months without ever repeating a song. Some of them are just funny. Like the old school ones, like the 20s and 30s and 40s. Okay. No, don't lower it. Or it wasn't lowering it. Huh. Yeah, it's funny. Some of them, it's like, I do it like this, and then it comes out it's something totally different. And I'm like, I don't think this is, well, I did one that said the style of Ghost. And I don't know what style it is. Here, let me show you. I could play some of these. Okay, let me turn this down a little bit too, because I did have it. Was it the first one or the second one that was good? You want to talk something different?
Playing all the fun games, side by side in each lane. When I tilt, it's all the same. Our team is gaming. Every lobby knows the name. If we lose, we queue again. Artemis forever game. Boot up, sit down, same old screen, new town. Click in, countdown, friends in chat just clown. Yeah, new match, same name, little bit cracked at every game. Win or lose, it plays the same. We're just here to light that flame. Our team was gaming, playing all the fun games. Laugh until the night fades.
I do too. Whoop, whoop.
Until the night fades, we don't even want fame. Our team is gaming. Every lobby knows the name. If we lose, we queue again. Press start, we're back in frame. Chat blows up, spam those emotes. One more round, yeah, that's the quote. Never log off, just hit reload. Our teamers, lock and load. Our teamers gaming, playing all the fun games. Side by side in each lane. When I tilt, it's all the same. Every lobby knows the name. If we lose, we queue again. Artemis forever game.
Yeah, so I get weird shit like that. And I'm just like, okay, I can handle that. I was like, that's kind of cool. I was just like, I was not expecting when I played it, and it's all, I'm like, what the? And then it's all that, got that, woo, woo. It's like, my kids come out here, my middle boy, he's getting into music and stuff like that. He comes over and he stands by me, he looks at me, and I look at him, and he just has this weird look on his face, and then he just starts bobbing his head and dancing all weird and stuff. And I'm like, you like this? And he's like, yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm like, okay. Hey, what's up, Bone Tie? You're back and you finished your second block? Cool. Also, if you're needing something sewed up special, custom, whatever, talk to Nisi. She's a wizard with the sewing machine. I'm almost thinking I should get this one. But due to the fact that we're doing small farm, what is the spread on this? Decal, old and new. Old and new where? Oh no. Okay, that's old and that's new. We'll just go no. Save a few dollars. And I only got 2 tractors on this farm. That don't seem me. Is he doing the headlands now? Oh, he running 2 headlands. Want to bet they crash into each other? Okay, these guys should be alright. Now I need to park this somewhere where it's not in the way. Actually, is there any more contracts that we can do? Make some money? I do like those parsnips. Those look like they'd pay a lot of money, but you know how long that's going to take? It's going to take a long time. We could do some plowing. Yeah, you got one of the little tiny plows. I'm not using that. Ain't got no fertilizer. I was like, why you have 2 tractors and only 1 trailer? Duh, the other tractor got to pull that. What is that? Parsnips, 1 row. No. Could possibly do the sorghum. And at least the good thing is right off the main road. Yeah, let's do that. And I think I know how to get there now. I think. But actually, before we go any further, let's drop you right there. I know that's probably the stupidest place to drop it. We need gas. Or diesel. Go-go juice. And I always forget it's on the back side. Oh, it's gonna suck it all down too, I bet. You have no doubt? I'll put money on it that they already have. Hello, can you go? As I looked down and I read your comment, I looked over at here and both of them were zero, and they were both flashing red. And I was like, yeah, they crashed. Okay, yeah, I'll go take a look at it here later on when I got a minute. Well, he almost did the whole field. Man, this field will keep you on your toes. Okay, let's get back over there and go harvest this field. And I can't see nothing except an oncoming tree and fence. Oh, I'm stuck. What am I stuck on now? And it's not Band-Aid. Okay, right turn. And stay on the left side of the street. Because we're across the pond. We ain't in America no more. And I don't think this is the right way. I'm going to double check though, but I do believe. Yeah. Where am I going? Oh no, I'm going the right way. Hey, welcome back, Donkey. Okay, it's right up here on the right. Now the next question. Yes, everything is, I am in England and everything is smaller than what I am used to. It is tiny. Where is the entrance to this field? Okay, there it is. See, England, you got to drive around and try to figure out how to get in the dang thing. Over here in America, it just pull off the road. You're on the field. You go in the field anywhere. Oh, this is going to get interesting. Okay, I'm going into here. Okay, I need this guy to go to the other field and see that one. No, there's a fence right there. I always forget about there's rock fences everywhere. If it ain't a rock, it's a hedge. At least the good thing about on this is you can drive through some of the hedges. Not all of them, but some of them you can drive through. Okay, let's get this guy going out here. Depends on where you are. Tractors and coverts don't get along. The only thing that is missing is the roadkill. Yeah, I think that's everywhere though. I see that a lot out here. See, now this is the thing that I always, it's like, how do you guys get these things in and out of the fields without destroying crops or crops? We very special people here in England. That's how we do it. Yeah. Bet you guys got those leprechauns out there helping you and shit too, huh? You know, dude, there's a gate right here. You know, leprechauns and wizards and all those kind of things. Dragon Slayer, how you doing? Welcome in. That's in Ireland. Okay, we're England. Okay, England. Let's think. Oh, Merlin. Merlin's from England, right? So you just got the wizards. Gates are fictional creatures. Could we use this? Nope. And I still don't know why I got this. England has gnomes. Yeah, but see, gnomes are considered like vicious evil things and stuff like that, aren't they? They're supposed to be like mischief makers, causing problems. Well, you know, not all gnomes, but matter of fact, in my homebrew campaign that I did, there is a gnome in there. He's like a real high, powerful gnome, and I've used this name for many, 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 many years. It was like the very first wizard I ever made. I made a wizard gnome, and his name was Wazzleflop Tinkerbottom, and I kept his existence in my and put him in my game. He is like one of the main characters that you come into, and he is like one of the high-end I'm on the wrong side. I need to turn on the other one. I wanted to get seed. Actually, no, I'm gonna drop this off. Well, I'll fill it up and then drop it off because I need to grab that trailer and go get that that sorghum that's being harvested right now. Yeah, I've used his name many times. When I first started playing EverQuest, they had gnomes in it, so I made a gnome wizard in, or excuse me, EverQuest 2, and his name was Wazzleflop. But yeah, he's like one of the high wizards and stuff like that, and I even had him to where he made like the first, he created the first steam powered vehicle. and stuff, there's part of the thing that you go for a ride with them, and he yells at you, "Sit back, I'm gonna open it up," and he flicks these levers and throws all this stuff, and he's going, and you look over on your side and you see a guy pass you on a horse walking. In 2E campaign, I'm currently playing a satyr. Satyrs are cool. They can be fun. I've always wanted to run. I wanted to DM an evil campaign. That's where all the characters are evil, and you do what you want, but you're being you are wanted. You are being hunted and stuff. But I think it would be interesting. The last the last wizard I played in D&D was Lord Von Root. He had a slight temper. Oh, I'm playing a cleric now. That was the holier than thou. He would say stuff like "gosh darn it" or "darn it all to heck." You know, he wouldn't actually use cuss words. He would. Okay, he was basically Ned Flanders. Like when the Simpsons first started, and how Ned Flanders was just, you know, it's all godly and everything's, you know, religion and everything, and now he's a drinker. He cusses. Yeah, he just crazy stuff happened. We're playing the campaign Curse of Strahd. Did I ever play 2E? I played yeah, it was AD&D second edition. Right? That's what you're playing. It's AD&D, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, which was the last Advanced Dungeons and Dragons book there was second edition, because then they just went straight Dungeons and Dragons for third. Yeah, I played a couple times for a minute. And some of the guys that we were playing with, as far as the players, all they wanted to do is sit at the bar and go to brothels. And I'm like, you guys are just, that's not D&D. I mean, it can be. Ned Flanders gone to pot. He's smoking weed now? I haven't watched The Simpsons in, oh my god, I can't tell you how many years. I would say 10 years at least. Even South Park, I haven't even watched. I used to watch South Park ritually. And the last time I watched South Park is when oh god, what the hell's the dad and Tally fucking started Integrity Farms. And Tally's my favorite character ever. I mean, my favorite line that he says is, "Man, I'm so high, I don't know what's going on." He was a squirrel folk with a quirk. He was reborn, aka living dead squirrel. That sounds like a White Zombie or Rob Zombie song. Living dead squirrel. Oh Jesus. AFK a second. I need to grab me something to drink. Let me get this tractor out of the way. I got a tickle in my throat. All right, I'm back. Okay. Welcome back, Dragon. And we are out of spray. Jesus. You gotta bounce, shift this over. All right, Donkey. You have a good day, man. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. Okay. Now... hit a wall. Big open area and I hit a wall. The group I gamed with has been together for 24 years. Dude, that's crazy. I wish I could... I had a couple of buddies that I gamed with for a while. I wish I could still game with them. Then we added one new player. Then this year we added two teaching players that play 5E and 5 or 5.5. Five, yeah. Five's all right. I play 5 because it's so much easier to find, you know, 5e players than it is to find anybody else. If I can find a first edition Pathfinder or D&D 3.5 that goes, okay, we're only going to use X amount of books and we ain't using the goddamn library. I used to have this picture and it said, oh, we're playing 3.5 today? What books are we using? And it shows the inside of this big old library in a house and there's like 1,000 books. 3.5 got nuts. Even my DM was like, yeah, the third edition or 3.5 was just, you know, we used basically the core books, you know, the player's handbook 2, and then there was a series called Complete. There was like the Complete Divine, the Complete Arcane, the Complete Warrior. I think there was like 6 or 7 of them, but we knocked it down to like, okay, we're just going to use these books. But yeah, it would take me, if we were going to start a game and it's like, okay, we finished this game this week, and he'd be like, okay, next week we're going to start a game. I would all week long, most of the time, like in the evening and stuff, would just sit there on the computer and go through books and try to figure out what I wanted to play. And by the time that I got to game day Sunday, I'm still still feeling I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I just wasn't sure. But I tell you, the coolest character I ever made, I was sitting here watching Tropical Thunder. Cool movie. I love that movie. And it was the part where Robert Downey Jr. goes, I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. And I'm like, I can do that. So what I ended up doing was making an arcane trickster, and in 3.5 in the older, well, you know, with the older versions, it was you just had to you had to take certain classes and stuff like that in order to take like I had to take so many levels of rogue and so many levels of some type of arcane caster, which I had to basically take like two or three levels, and I found a way around it. But basically what I was a dark gnome, okay, and I used a disguise self to make myself look like a regular gnome, and I always wore wizard robes with armor underneath it. So if you see me, you would just, it's, you know, I told the DM, I'm like, I'm just wearing wizard robes always. If you ever see me, I'm in a wizard robe. All my armor and stuff's underneath it. I bring the appearance of a wizard. But get near me and I'm gonna jack you. So I would always start all combats off as acting like a wizard. I would stay behind, everybody else would run up, and I would shoot like magic missile or just some little first level not cantrip, but just like a first level or a 0 level spell or something, and like 1 or 2 rounds, and then as soon as somebody gets near me, they're fucked, because I unleash havoc. Because not only do I could, damn it, I'm trying to talk and drive at the same time and it's not wanting to work. I can do my full attack and be able to cast a spell within one of those attacks. So I always end up having the ability to gain advantage, or not advantage, but to get them flat-footed. I hate friggin' 5e sometimes. I got a computer program that was a DOS base, I think, called Core Rules. Yeah, the very first one was little, like, paperback books, little pamphlet-like books and stuff that was like, oh, the D&D basic is so horrible. So horrible. But I'd play it. But yeah, I remember with my Arcane Trickster, being a Dark Gnome, I'm able to cast a second level spell, and that was one of the prereqs to the Arcane Trickster, is you have to be able to cast a second level spell. So I automatically got it there, but I had no class for Arcane, so I couldn't, even if I was getting levels in any, my casting levels and stuff go up, I didn't have no caster level, so I would have to I took 1 level of Wizard. But I remember doing combat one time that I completely unloaded on him. I had 4 attacks, and all my attacks had sneak attack to them, and I casted Fireball on one of those attacks. And that was one of the cool things about my character is he had fire, he was immune to fire. So I would just get around me. I dare you to get around me. I will point blank drop Fireball right at my feet. And anybody that's around me is going boom. And I'm walking away. You got to play with Gary once? That would have been cool. I would have liked to meet that guy. I think that would have been cool. I would have asked him, dude, what the hell is THACO? And why? What made you decide to do THACO? I never did understand THACO. I mean, I understood it. I mean, I knew how it worked and everything, but just the reasoning behind it. Why would you have negative armor class? I got -2 armor class, so you have to roll like a 17 to hit me. Huh? Yeah, you know what was funny is even because THACO was in 2nd edition too, wasn't it? Because me and my buddies, we got rid of it. We're like, no, armor class is going the other way. It's not going negative. Where am I taking this? T to hit, A armor class, C class 0. Yeah. Like I said, THACO was like, what? I mean, once you see it and you figure it out and understand it. Am I going the right way? Yeah. I gotta go over here and dump it in this grain thing that's... I bet you I can back up to that grain right here. Yeah, but we figured out how to do armor class to go positive. And basically what we did is go, okay, if your armor class is on THACO is, you know, -3 or -2 or whatever, okay, your armor class is 17 because you need to roll a 17 or higher to hit you. Cool, we finished the contract, we made a little bit of money. Let's turn this in. What did I hit? I didn't hit nothing. Can you move your trash can, please? All right, Dragon. You take care, man. Because I do believe TTYL means talk to you later. Unless it's something else D&D that I... Oh, shit. That scared the hell out of me right now. I gotta turn that one off. Hey! I was like, why are you on the wrong side of the road, dude? It wasn't him, it was me. Okay, let's take this and we will go park it underneath the shed, or this little carport thingy, whatever this is. We'll hit the wall. And I loaded it on the wrong side. Thank you, Giants, for making that possible. You know, there was somebody at Giants that was playing this, and they were doing it, and they were like, okay, let's check out the game, let's do some testing and playing, seeing how this goes. And the guy's trying to load it on there, and it's just not working. It's falling this way, falling that way, and he just said, piss on it. I'm gonna make it to where all you gotta do is just get it there, and it'll do it auto. And I don't know who that guy was, but I want to thank him. I can't see. This is going to get interesting. And of course, you would be right there. You know, I should have probably came in the other way. I think we should do that. We'll just go right up here and turn around this dude's field. He don't care. We'll just run his crops all over. You know, I usually say the same thing, Happy. But, yeah, I couldn't see, though. The trees are in the way. Oh, come on. I can do this. Look at that. You know what? Let's get rid of this damn thing. I am never going to use it. And it's only 4,000 I'm going to get for it? What the hell? That was some good parking. Oh, we got to go pick that up. And do some liming. And I don't have a flatbed trailer too, huh? Or do I? I think I do, but it has all those hay bales on it. Yeah. Or the straw bales. I'm like, it got all those straw bales on there. There's 3. Unload bales. Oh, it's this one. Okay, let's go pick up that sprayer. And we're also going to grab some lime. Because we're going to need it. There's a farm next to you that can take the bales. Like a storage? Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like right down the street a little bit. Oh, we got a train. Choo choo. Good lord. How long does that thing go? Dude's already in the next friggin' state. Or, I'm sorry, England don't have the next country. You've done halfway across the damn country and stuff, and it's still beep, beep, beep. Oh, you're gonna sit here and honk at me? He coming down the wrong side of the road, thinking he American, driving on the wrong side of the road. And, he gonna honk at me. You really miss all this? Well, I'm here like 6 days a week, Happy. I usually farm sim morning and play something else in the evening or in the afternoon. Okay, there it is over there. But I want to grab some lime. I don't know how much I should get. Oh, let's see. What the heck is Bio 3G lime? Oh, I guess that's just the brand name or whatever. How many is 8? Oh, that's not that bad. 36,000, we can do that. And I guarantee you this is probably not going to be enough. Nah, that's cool, Happy. I understand. Oh my god. Operating position. What am I doing wrong here? Why isn't it letting me load them? Oh, I know why. This thing is set up for bales. We gotta drive slow. Ah, shit. Nah, I completely understand. People have lives and they, you know, they can't be YouTube and watching people on YouTube all day and stuff like that. And okay, let's cruise this. We're gonna go like 10 miles an hour. But yeah, I mean, I completely understand people have lives, you know. They can't be sitting there, you know, every day, all day watching somebody stream. You know, I understand some people can or are able to and stuff due to just life circumstances and everything like that. But, you know, I'm definitely not going to get pissed off and yell and scream at somebody because they're not in my, you know, in my stream every day. If people just pop in and say, hey, I'm just here, I'm hitting like, gotta go, see ya, I'm just happy with that. That's cool. But I have been noticing that I have been getting views of videos after the live stream and stuff, and the views actually been going up more since I haven't been doing like 5, 6, 7 hour live streams. I've only been doing like 3 hours. There's a lot of room for about 2 weeks. Looking forward to that. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, I'd love to go to Rome. You know, I'm curious on how much some of this land sells for. I need to pay attention where I'm at first. Okay. How much is this? 135. 18? I can buy that. That's this little field right here. That is a tiny field. That is tiny. First time going, hoping the weather is good. You know what? I wouldn't give, if it was friggin' pouring rain and shit, I'd be like, I got an umbrella, I'm going. I'm going somewhere. I'm gonna go to a couple restaurants and eat. I know I used to work for this company called Pelagic International, and you know those oh god damn it. The plastic totes on the game that they use for fruits and stuff like that. Let me see if I can. They're not like these, they're the open ones. No, they're kind of like this, but they're plastic. I know I've seen them. But anyways, I used to work for this company that fixed them. Right? We used to get some like this, but very rarely. They were like this. Right? But then the sides, they weren't like this. They were like X's with like holes in them, little triangle holes all the way across and everything like that. And we used to fix them. But the boss told me one time, he goes, "Hey, everybody else is going due to your circumstances of your life situation and stuff, wondering if you wanted to go too." And it was I just had a baby. Well, I didn't have a baby, but my ex-baby mama had a baby, or we just had our second kid, and I was like, well, let me talk to her and see if she'll be all right. And she was cool with it, so I got to go, and they bought us breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They paid for it, and it was funny because, like, one of the guys that went with us, when we got there like the night before, well, basically the day before, and we went to the hotel room and everything like that, and then everybody's like, well, we're gonna go out to eat and everything, and he's like, all right, see ya. And I'm like, you're not going? He goes, hell no. He's like, they give us like, what was it? It was like $100 a day to eat. He's like, I bought an ice chest and stuff, and the hotel that we were staying up in, they grouped us up in pairs. And the first night I went out and ate, not thinking about it or anything like that. And the next night, I did the same thing dude was doing, man. I went to the grocery store and bought a loaf of bread, a package of friggin' bologna and stuff, and a bottle of water. And that's what I lived on up there for the week. And he goes, well, he goes, you got an option. You can go and spend that money, or you got an extra $500. And I'm like, I want the $500. But yeah, that was kind of a cool job. Didn't care for some of the people I worked with. Well, that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we were going by how the boss ate and everything like that, because they used to do it to where they would all just go to the same place and stuff, but some of the employees didn't like the restaurants and stuff. So you know, he just decided, you know what? I'll just give everybody money and you guys go eat where you want to eat. But he liked to eat at like sit down restaurants and not like, you know, you're just your, you know, just your everyday diner or whatever, you know, like Denny's or something like that. He did not do fast food and stuff. Um, Even on the way back, I don't even remember what the restaurant was, but the guys that I was up there with were coming back, and he goes, "Oh, we're stopping at this restaurant on the way back. I guarantee you." Um, and I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "Oh, that's his favorite restaurant. He'll 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 leave work and just be like, 'Hey, I'm going to such and such to get lunch,' and you won't see him until the next day." I'm like, "What the hell?" So yeah, sure enough, we stopped there on the way, and there was 8 of us, and the bill was almost $1,000. And I'm like, oh. And he's walking out of the place going, man, that was good. He tipped the waiter like $100. I was like, oh, I don't want the fertilizer. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this. Okay, we'll put fertilizer in there, and we'll keep lime in here. Oh, he made damn good money. There was well, when I started working for the place, they stopped it, and as soon as I was out of the place, they started it back up. But they had an incentive program that um you had a quota that you had to do by everybody had a quota that they had to do. You had to do like, I think when I started it was like 40 or 45 bins a day and stuff. Um, Hell, the first day I worked, I got like 15. It took me about 2 weeks to get up to where I was even getting close, even hitting the 40s. And but I got there and everything like that. But yeah, it was like the first week, I think it was, I worked there, first week or two. Yeah, you hit your quota, you go home. Don't clock out, just go home. The secretaries will fix it. And I'm like, what? And they were telling me about it. Yeah, you just got to get your 45 done, and then you can go home and you get I keep going the wrong damn way. And you get a full day pay. And then the first time I hit my quota, I hit it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done. And I looked at the clock, and I got like 35 minutes left. And I'm like, and I rode with some friends of mine. Well, with a buddy of mine and his dad. And I'm like, well, shit, I'm done for the day, but I'm not going to be done for the day. I'm going to get a head start on tomorrow. And I started fixing some, and I'd get it to like 95% done, to where I only had like a little piece to do, and then I'd stop, and then I'd go to the next one and start that one. And I ended up getting, like, in that half an hour, I got like 4 or 5 done. And so the next morning I was already you know, up 4 or 5. And I was like, yeah. I mean, then it was like as soon as I got there, they were like, oh yeah, we're not doing the incentive program no more. Everybody had to stay the whole day because he wanted people to get more done. He's like, well, hell, if you can bust out 45 by, you know, before lunch, then shit, you can bust out 100 at the end of the day. Hell no. Everybody was doing 45, maybe 50. Boss got pissed. He was mad. Because he came over yelling. Like the next day, after the day he made everybody stay all day and do it, nobody did extra. They did what they needed to do, and that was it. And he came over and he's like, "What the fuck is all your guys' problems?" God, you know, he was cussing up a storm, and I'm like, I was like, don't yell at me, because I just started, and I ain't got a problem telling a boss to fucking kiss my ass. Let's throw 1,000 in there. Oh yeah, this place was hilarious. Guys were fucking just, because the way that the area was, there was the front office, and then there was this huge. Where am I going? There was this like huge old warehouse, right? That wasn't even part of the company. It was somebody else's building. So we used the front warehouse. So we'd walk out the side, and then we'd have to walk. Dude, it was like a 5-minute walk. And we'd walk all the way to the back side of this building, up underneath this area, and go over there and work. And I was just like, this shit's weird. And so, you know, where one of the guys works, you can see the boss come, and you got like a minute or two before the boss is even over there, right? Motherfuckers are sitting over there smoking weed and drinking beer, and you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, they were working and stuff, and some of them were very friggin' fast at what they were doing, but it's like, how the hell are you guys drinking on the friggin' job? And the boss ain't saying nothing. Don't start spraying where you've already sprayed before. Oh, this is going to take forever. I should have put all that stuff over here with everything else. But this is where the lime and stuff was at in the first place, so I figured might as well just store it there. Then again, it's not like we're driving too far. It's not like we're driving all the way across the map to get lime. Okay, Nisi, take care. You have a good day, and if you're streaming later, I'll probably be there. Well, at least it doesn't spray where I've already sprayed. So that's kind of a good thing. Well, I like that. It's covering all that stuff and wasn't even spitting out lime. Works for me. Oh, am I gonna have enough to finish? I doubt it. See that goddamn wall just jump right out in front of me? Yeah, this is gonna take a minute. I should have bought that bigger one. It's just first time you lime a field, it just takes so much. After you lime it once, then it's good. It don't go it doesn't use as much to get your lime back up to 100%. Hey, what's up, Grant? The humble life of a farmer. Sometimes I miss it. You know, I've done a little bit of farming in my time. I've drove a few tractors and stuff. I've never driven any like harvesters or anything like that, like any of the big machines. I've um I've done tethering and windrowing. Uh, I want to say I've baled, but I don't want to say that. Well, I mean, I went like 100 feet in the row, and then the boss showed up with somebody else and told me to get out of the tractor and go with him. And and I ended up running around with the boss doing errands all day, parts and stuff. He took me to lunch. It was a fun day. But yeah, he put the other guy out there in the tractor and had him bale it. And I was like, man, I never baled the field before. It was my first time. I think I might have got maybe an eighth of a bale, if that. I don't even think I got that. And I've done all different kinds of packing of fruits and vegetables. I've done onions, which was horrible. Cherries. I've done grapes. I actually I've done grapes and raisins. The same fields. Well, I want to say all the grapes that I've done are basically raisins. We cut the grapes off and lay them on pieces of paper in the down the rows of the field and let them naturally sun dry. It's crazy to think that that's how grapes or raisins are made. They're just grapes that have been left out in the sun. You think it would go bad. You know, you leave any other type of fruit out and it's not going to shrivel up. Well, prunes. But prunes you gotta... Nah, prunes I think you gotta dehydrate. Because prunes are plums. But I don't think you can do prunes like you do raisins. But yeah, so I've done grapes or raisins. And the thing about it is working the fields, you know when you got to go back and pick them up because you get that phone call. So it's like, or the day that you go out and you start working, you're not getting the whole field. You'll see people pulling off the sides of the road going out into the fields and picking up the raisins. They'll just take the whole friggin' paper. The pieces of paper that we lay them on are like 2 feet by 2 feet square. No. Accidentally hit H. But yeah, I've done fruit packing, like cherries, apricots, plums. I've done all kinds of agriculture work. And that's the thing about it is around here, that's a lot of what it is. Just seasonal work. You go out, you work a couple months, and then you're done. told you the inside joke about some of the names of our livestock, but a while back I just remembered one of our male hog pigs was named Porky, and our only rooster. I take it you ran out of letters. We named him Foghorn Leghorn. So we had Porky Pig, Foghorn Leghorn the rooster, Dolly Llama, and Mr. Ed the horse. That is funny, dude. My dad, I was like 6th grade, 7th grade, something like that. I don't remember if I was still elementary or if I was in junior high already. But my dad got this dog and he named it Who. HWO. And we're like, okay. We always thought my dad was a little weird, but you know, this just proved it a little bit more. And but it got pregnant by it got left outside and got pregnant by one of the neighborhood dogs, and it had like, oh my god, like 10 puppies. So my dad said, well, he was getting rid of them, so he's like, I don't care what you guys name them whatever. So the dog's name was Who, so we named all the other puppies what, why, because, how come. Just names like that. And yeah, we ended up keeping what. So we had Who and What. It was always the fun to playing the Who's on First with people with the dog's name. Hey, what's your dog's name? Who? That one. Who? Okay, what's your other dog's name? What? People would just sit there sometimes and not realize that that is the dog's name. But if you don't know the thing Who's on First, check out Abbott and Costello. There were some great funny comedians back in the day. Am I gonna make it? Nope. Okay, I got a text from the school. What do they want? Yeah, and I don't know who's pitching. That was a great skit. Okay, I don't have to worry about that because I don't pick my kids up. They walk home now. My youngest said that he's a big boy now and daddy doesn't have to come pick him up from school. That him and his brothers can walk home by themselves. And did I just mute a microphone? Yes, I did. At least it was the main out and not the one I was talking on. But it's cool. They don't have that far to walk. It's like, what, a small town block? Yeah, the short. Was that the shortstop's name? It's been so long since I've watched that skit. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get rid of this and when I get some money. Not right now because I can't afford it, but I'm definitely gonna grab that other one because this 50 trips is ridiculous. All right, give me one. I'm gonna go FK real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to go get something to drink. Yeah, it's sitting at 95 degrees outside right now. And I'm thinking 95 degrees, yeah, my kids can walk home. They've actually been walking home for the last, what, month? Something like that. And then my kid has a science project that he has to do this month for the science fair. And I guess he's doing he wants to do what they call unbreakable bubbles or bouncing bubbles or whatever. So I basically told him, figure out what he wants to do, let me know what he needs, and I'll get it, and then he can do it. So I guess it's just dish soap, water, and like glycerin or something like that. And he told me glycerin. I said, nitroglycerin? What do you need some dynamite for? He's like, glycerin is dynamite? So, yeah, we're going today after school and go get him what he needs. Or I should rephrase that. We're going online and ordering what he needs. Yeah, he showed me the video, and the guy blew a bubble. You know, he used just like a normal, bubble wand and stuff, and he blew a bubble, and the bubble's there, and he just reached up and grabbed it and was holding it, and I was like, what the hell? But there's tricks to it. You can't just grab it barehanded. You have to get the liquid on your, the soap and the water, the soapy water on your hands and stuff. And he said that at the end is the trick is you got to make sure your hand's wet. So I figured he wanted. I thought he was gonna go. I want to make a volcano. Me and my buddy, we had to do in 7th grade, we had to do a science, class for a class project. It wasn't like a science fair or anything. So me and him made a volcano. We got an A. We used chicken wire and paper mache. Basically, it was newspaper that we ripped in shreds and used mixed flour and water to make like a paste. And then we made the chicken wire into like a volcano shape. And then we used a piece of PVC pipe down the center, and we capped off the bottom and just had it come up to the top, and we built the volcano right up to the top of it. And then it was baking soda. It's either baking soda, baking powder. I always forget which one it is. But then you put like vinegar, I think it is, in there, and it makes it foam up. Well, we put food dye, like red food dye, into the vinegar. And it, like, his dad's like, oh, just put a drop or two. We put the whole damn bottle. We're like, it's a volcano. It needs to be dark red. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It foamed. The foam came out and flowed down the volcano like it was supposed to. And the teacher's like, ah, that was cool. Very good, very good. And then it was funny. We were laughing at a buddy of ours. He's like, I'm gonna make this clock work off of a potato. And we're like, bullshit. You ain't making no clock work off no potato. Sure enough, he stuck 2 prongs in there, hooked it up to the clock, and that thing started ticking. And then all of us figured out how we can solve the world's energy crisis with potatoes. If we just take potatoes and stick a bunch of potatoes together. The teacher's like, it don't work like that. How much lime do I still got in there? 2 bags? Yep. I'm not even gonna get this field done. Yeah, the main thing is having fun. Yeah. That's the way I always look at it. As long as you're having fun. Oh, what time is it? How long? Oh, we're over 3 hours already, dang it. I was hoping to get this build done, but we're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna get off of here. It's already almost 3 o'clock. Kids will be home soon. I got a few things I got to do around the house before they even get here. But let's see who's been in chat today. Let's see. We had Happy, Nisi, Farmer Donkey, Dragon, Grant, Pitbull, whatever. I don't remember Pitbull, and Bone Tie. Hell yeah, we had quite a few people up in here. How many we have? 6, 7? Cool. So, yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here and go do what I gotta do. And tomorrow we should be back with what's tomorrow? Wednesday? Empires of the Undergrowth. I think we're playing tomorrow. We're gonna do some more of them ants and stuff. We're getting close to the end. I had a guy come in that's been there for, who was in there? Bone In, I think it was. Yeah, Bone In. He's been helping me out a lot, telling me stuff. I mean, I didn't even realize about the game. But yeah, so we'll have ants tomorrow, and then Thursday, Friday we'll be back at doing some more farm sim. Well, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Um, yeah, if you tune in with me on oh, I don't know if it's tomorrow or Friday, the Build a Town. I got a strip club. I got a gentleman's club. We can go hang out and spend some dollars. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I thank you guys for coming in and hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Laters.
Optimus Gaming. Yeah. Optimus Gaming. Playing all the fun games, side by side in each lane. We're not lost, it's all the same. Optimus Gaming. Every lobby knows the name. If we lose, we queue again. Optimus forever game. Boot up, sit down, same old screen, new town, click in, countdown, friends in chat, just clown, yeah, new match, same name, little bit cracked at every game, win or lose, it plays the same, we're just here to light that flame, Optimus Gaming, playing all the fun games, laughing till the night fades, we don't even want fame, no, Optimus Gaming, every lobby knows a name, if we lose, we queue again, press start, we're back in game, one shot, big clutch, heart rate spike, it's way too much, bad ping, good luck, still we're screaming, this is nuts, clips roll, rewind, one more try, we don't mind, good vibes, good time, every match a new highlight, Optimus Gaming, playing all the fun games, laughing till the night fades, we don't even want fame, hey, Optimus Gaming, every lobby knows the name, if we lose we queue again, press start, we're back in frame, chat blows up, spam those emotes, one more round, yeah, that's the quote, never log off, just hit reload, Optimus, lock and load, Optimus Gaming, playing all the fun games, side by side in each lane, win or lost, it's all the same, Optimus Gaming, every lobby knows the name, if we lose we queue again, Optimus forever game. Optimus Gaming, playing all the fun games, side by side in each lane, win or tilt, it's all the same. Optimus Gaming, every lobby knows the name, if we lose we queue again, Optimus forever game.